Dear viewers and my dear student, welcome you again. Welcome to our Kumula Modern High School online class. In my last class or lecture, I have discussed with you about changing sentence, and it was in voice change, class 1. Today I will discuss another class on voice change I would like to take, and today I will discuss with you about imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, and how to transform the passive sentence into active sentence. So we start our class. In my last class I have also mentioned with you why you will read this part of grammar, changing sentence, and I have also mentioned you that changing sentence, we learn changing sentence or transformation of sentence to beautify our languages for using in writing or in speaking. So this is the main very important thing, and you are learning also this to cross the exam barrier also. So we start our class. At first I would like to discuss with you about the voice change of imperative sentence, and it is affirmative sentence, how we will change that sentence. If I write, do the work, this is active voice imperative sentence. The passive voice of imperative sentence, then you have to start with let plus object plus be plus B3, that is the past participle form of the verb, plus extension. So the answer of this given sentence will be let the work, object here, then be, the main verb is here do, let the work be done. Okay, let the work be done. Okay, if the sentence is affirmative. Now if the given sentence is negative, then how will you change the sentence? Do not hate the poor. This is imperative and this is negative. In that case, just you have to use let not. The other rules will be the same. Let not the poor, object here. Let not the poor be. Hate is the main verb here. Hate it. Okay. This is the voice change of imperative sentence and imperative. This is affirmative and this is negative. If the sentence is affirmative, we have to start let. If the sentence is negative, we have to start with let not. The other rules will be the same. Now if the sentence begin with let, then let me do the work. In that case, you have to start the passive voice also with let. Let the work be done. Do is the main verb here. By me. Let the work be done by me. Okay. Now, if you are asked to change pen through the line, pen through the line. In that case, you have to write again let the line is here subject, the object of the sentence, it will be subject. Let the line be, the main verb here is pen. This is not noun, it's a verb here. Let the line be penned through. Okay. But if you're given sentence like Uh, Never, that starts with never. Never tease a girl. In that case, you can use let never also. You can use let never also. Let never. A girl is the object here. A girl be teased. Okay. Let never a girl be teased. Okay. So these are the passive voice of imperative sentence, and you have to transform the sentence in this way. Okay. Now we move to interrogative sentence. Passive voice of interrogative sentence. There are different types of interrogative sentence. Some starts with WH word, other starts with be verb, do verb, have verb. At first, we will transform the sentence of the starts that it starts with have. Have you eaten rice? In that case, you can transform the sentence directly, or you can change the sentence in assertive, and then you will change it into passive from the, and then the be verb of that given transform sentence will be the subject. Then you will be able to get the passive voice of the given sentence. Now I'm giving you describing you the details of it. At first, you can transform this in this way. You will transform it, convert this sentence into assertive. You have eaten rice. Now it is assertive sentence. Now rice is the object here. Make it subject. Rice. It is present perfect tense, and you have to use have been or has been. Rice has been. The main verb is in BT from eaten by you. Now, if you move this be verb to the first position, then you will get the has rice been eaten by you. You can do it in this way. These are the two extra lines. I am mentioning these for your better understanding. You can transform the sentence from active to passive in this way by doing these two extra lines. Or if you are able to do the same, do it very quickly, you can do it by rice is the object here, and it is in present perfect tense. So the be verb, according to the for the passive voice here, will be have been or has been, and you have to use has been with rice. Okay, then has will you have to put the put has or be verb the first, then the subject, and the been according to the tense of this sentence. And the main verb is always, you all know, in present participle form, first participle form. Then by, we have to use by according to the passive voice as preposition. Then the subject you. You can transform it in this way also. Now I'm giving you another example. Did she kill the cat? Did she kill the cat? At first you try yourself. For this you can pause your video, then you can transform the sentence into passive and you can match it with me. Now I am writing the answer. Did, this sentence begins with did, so you have to, it's a simple past tense, and in this tense we use was and were as a be verb in case of passive voice. So the cat is the object here, it will be subject, and you have to use was. The object was the cat. Now it is the subject here, was the cat, and the main verb is kill. Was the cat killed by her? She is the subject and it will be the object. The objective form is her. Was the cat killed by her? Now if the sentence begin with WH word, and if the sentence given interrogative sentence begins with WH word, in that case you can most of the WH word will remain same in passive voice except who and whom. If there is who, you have to use whom, who will be replaced by whom, and if there is whom, in passive voice it will be who. Okay, now I am giving you some example of that. What did she want? Now, what will remain the same? What in case of passive voice? And did she want is a simple past tense, and we have to use was or were. What was? The main verb wanted by her. At the end of the sentence, you have to use a question mark. Now, if the sentence here is like, why did she buy the pen? Why did she buy the pen? In that case, why also remain the same? Why? Now use be verb. It's a simple past tense. Was or were will be here. Why was? The pen is the subject. It will be object. It will be the subject. Why was the pen? Now the main verb buy, bought. Don't sometimes bring is brought. Buy will be bought. Why was the pen by? Bought by her. Okay. This is the passive voice of this sentence, and this is the passive voice of this sentence. Now, but if you're giving the sentence like who, that begins with who. Who did the work? Who did the work? In that case, who will be replaced as by whom? Same sentence, it's simple present tense. By whom was, the object here will be the subject, was the work. By whom was the work? Did is the main verb here, it will be done. By whom was the work done? Okay, if I give you another example, who has broken the glass? Now, the answer will be same again. Who will be replaced by whom? Now it is in present perfect tense. In case of present perfect tense, in the passive voice, we have to use have been or has been. The glass here, broken the glass. The glass is singular from here. By whom? That's why we have to use has. The glass, then the subject. Then you have to use been. By whom has the glass been broken? Now, if I give you another example, who does not know him? Now, this will be a problem for you. Can you try yourself first? Pause the video for 2 or 3 minutes. Then try yourself first. Then you can match your answer with my answer. Okay? Now, I am writing the answer. You will pause the video. Then you will match my answer with my answer. Who, as we all know, who is be replaced by whom. But in that case, you cannot write by whom here because the main verb here is know. And in case of passive voice, we use known to. So that's why we have to use to whom first. In place of by whom, we have to use to whom. Can? Why? Know is the main verb. And in case of passive voice, if I write something like that, I know him. We transform this in this way. He is known to me, not by me. He is known to me. That's why in case of this sentence, you have to use to whom. Does not know. It's as a integrative sentence, it is in present indefinite tense. So in the case of present indefinite tense, we use am, is, are. If the sentence is negative, am not, is not, are not. That's why to whom is will be first. Then the subjective form of him is he. Is he? The main verb is known. Is he not? It's a negative sentence. Is he not known? To whom is he not known? I repeat the rules again. As you all know, in case of who, in passive voice, we use by whom always. But in case of this sentence, you have to use to whom because in case of passive voice, known is followed by to. Known is followed by to as a preposition. That's why we have to use to whom here. We have to use to whom here. Okay? I think you have got the message. You have understood it. Now I would like to discuss with you passive voice of complex sentence. Now, if the sentence is like that, we know that Columbus discovered America. Now, it's a complex clause, and this is another clause. So you have to transform into passive both of the clause. For this reason, we know we have to use it is known to us. That will be saying that America is the object of this clause. America was discovered by Columbus. That's mean you have to transform both clause of complex sentence into passive. But if the sentence is like that, if a given sentence like that, we know that the earth is round. Earth is round. In that case, this clause will be the same. You cannot transform these into passive. Just you have to transform this one into passive. You can do it in two ways. It is known to us that the earth is round. Earth is round. Or you can write that the earth is round is known to us. That the earth is round is known to us. Okay. I think if you're given a complex sentence like this or that, you will be able to transform it into passive. Now I'd like to discuss very briefly about how to transform the passive sentence into active sentence. At first I will give you an example. The snake S-N-A-K snake was killed by them. Now here, look at the sentence. It's a passive sentence, and if you are asked to transform it into active, at first you will notice the be verb. The be verb here, be verb is was. Now ask yourself, in which tense we use was or were? Okay, you're right. In case of simple past tense, we use was and were for passive sentence. Now think about the structure of the sentence of simple past tense: subject plus V2 plus object plus extension. Okay, so that's why, and this is the preposition. Now them is the object and it will be subject. They, as I mentioned that it is, and you also know that it is in the simple past tense. The structure of the sentence will be subject plus V2. That is the past form of the subject. They killed the snake. Okay. First of all, you will identify the sentence, in which tense the sentence is belonging. Then you will transform it in that sentence that you are determined. Okay. Now, if you are given a negative sentence like mobile phone was not invented overnight. The object of the sentence is missing here, and you all know who has invented the mobile phone, the inventors or the scientist, you can say. But at first you will identify which sentence or which tense this sentence is belonging. Now was not is used here, so we can determine that, we can easily understand that it is in simple past tense and it is in negative form. Okay, so as the object of the sentence is missing, you have to put an object first, subject first, according to the sense of the sentence. So the scientists, or you can the inventors, the inventors. This is negative, that's why you have to use did not invent mobile phone overnight. Okay, I think you have understood that. If you are facing any problem, in that case you can transform as an assertive sentence into passive of simple past tense. If I say, she did not kill the cat. Now transform it into passive. The cat was not killed by them. Okay, so this is the structure of passive voice of simple present tense. Now the given sentence of my given sentence is same, was not invented. Okay, this is in passive form, and we have to transform it active this way. We have to put subject first according to the sentence. The inventors or the scientists you can use did not. As you have used here did not, the main verb will be always in present form. Invent what? Mobile phone overnight, that verb. Okay, I think you have got the point, and do practice more and more in this way, and it will be very helpful for you. And otherwise, if you don't do any sorts of exercise, you will forget it. And so at the end of my class, I will ask all of you to do exercise from your you can use your textbook, and that I have also mentioned in my last class, or you can use the board question for your exercise. You can do exercise, you can get exercise from your board question. Do exercise on void change from board questions 2016 to 2019. Okay, thank you very much, and stay home and stay safe.